Good morning. So anyways, this is Arlene, and I want to talk about something that's been going on where I live, and that is what's been going on is I know my clothes get scrubbed. You know how you have those sponges? And so, those sponges, they have, that green side to them, where you scrub the pan. Well, anyways, I have I know that's what they've been using because I put out a new pair in my sink to have it scrubbed, and it's been used quite a bit, and I haven't even used it. So that's how I know somebody's been using it. And then last night, around 1 in the morning, somebody, I woke up to targeting, and somebody had put some kind of chemical or something on my t-shirt to, I don't know, draw whatever I was getting as far as direct energy hits, if that's what you want to call it. So what happened was I got up to go to the restroom, and I was getting hit real hard, and it felt like it was coming from my t-shirt, and I know it can't come from my t-shirt. So then that tells me that there's a chemical on my t-shirt. So I was so I changed t-shirts, and the hits weren't too bad after that. I don't know if there was something on my t-shirt, but that I changed into, but definitely something was going on. So I changed the t-shirt, and that tells me that, you know, whoever's coming in is being a little bit more aggressive, because they had already stolen a piece of jewelry from me, and it was not hidden because I've looked. And so that tells me that it was stolen from me, and I'm probably not going to get it back, even though I would like to get it back. And so anyways, since I get targeted, and since they're starting to put chemicals around, and that probably explains why my floor is always like dull. It looks like it's been scratched. So that tells me that that's probably what they're using the sponge for, to scour the floor. So I have to make videos just to make sure it doesn't interfere with me being a tenant, as far as it appearing that I'm damaging the property, because that's not what I'm want to have. So that's why it's very important in the morning that I document everything, just so that I'm not blamed for any damages that occur in my place because somebody has broken into it. So now, because of this, I'm just going to be making a bunch of videos regarding incidents that have happened to me, because I really just don't have a choice now. And that's the way it's just going to be. So that's what's going to happen every time somebody comes in. I'm going to have to make a video, and I'm going to have to document it. And especially if it comes to like my place becoming damaged in any way, as far as rent, property damage, because I am not going to pay for it. Somebody coming into my place and causing damage to it. That I'm definitely not going to do. So it's going to be imperative that I make these changes. And it's more time consuming to make a video, but I really don't have a choice but to make a video regarding this. And so boy, everyone's like flying. It's a good thing I have this video going, just in case somebody starts an accident with me. So anyways, because of this, I don't really have a choice but to make videos regarding what happens and to document everything, because I don't want to take any chances of something happening to me being at the complex I live in, as far as damage coming to the property, because they're starting to do things that are small little things, but in the long run it would be damaging to me. Whereas if I ever moved out or whatever they initiated were to progress, then I would be responsible for the repair costs. So therefore I've decided I better aggressively record things and document things, and make sure that everything is documented well on using my phone, and making sure I upload it, and just to make sure that nothing is taken from me on my phone. I think it's just best just to upload things and post it on social media. I think that's the best thing, because once it gets out there, it's out there, and you can't take it back. And I'm not going to have any regrets for taking anything back. So this guy is aggressively driving behind me, this one right here. The lane was clear. So they do stuff like that. They'll try and do things. So you have to be very careful about drivers like that, because the lane was clear when I went in there, and then this guy went in and started honking his horn. So I think that's another part of, like, I guess what they call street thieves. Well, I know in the streets they call it street theater, but I call it freeway theater, because that's a different kind of thing that can happen to you. So anyways, I made a video using my thermal imaging camera of me going to sleep to see how it would be when I go to sleep. And I have it all plugged in, and I noticed that it goes off after I've fallen asleep. And there's no reason for it to go off, because when I wake up, it is on. So that I don't really understand. But there's nothing I can really do about it, because it is, now car's going real slow right here. So I'm just going to put my signal on and get on in. I don't like it. So anyways, I do have that problem. I know they'll always break into wherever I live and stuff. That's why where I live right now, it's all floor. Could you imagine if I had carpet? They would just go to town on the dusting of the carpet. I would always forever spend most of my time on there, on the carpet, just like always vacuuming it and stuff. So anyways, because of this new change in things, I will have to just aggressively, keep aggressively doing what I need to do, and that's to record everything. I don't really have much of a choice, so I'm going to have to do that and just go from there. At least if I have video documenting everything that's happened to me, then I should not have a problem. And so I really don't have much of a choice. It's additional time, like when you want to go out and leave, like to record and stuff like that, things that are going on. You always have to incorporate that so that you have time for it. It's something that you have to do all the time, and that's just something that I have to do all the time. Is like I'm always recording and stuff like that, things, and so you have to allow time for that, because if I didn't record like my apartment as I leave it in the morning, when I come back in the afternoon, I mean, it would totally, you know, give them grounds to thrash my place. And I really can't say like, oh, you know, they could tell me, oh, you did it, you know. So that's why I record every time I leave. Even when I come home and I go for a jog, I make sure I don't move too many things around at all, because if I do, I will see that black Honda over there is the one that started the braking, and then those two cars came behind it. So let me just do it like that. So anyways, yeah, that one that's signaling to the right. So that's something that happens where someone will slam their brakes on. That occurs a lot. It's created. So see how that black Honda is like hightailing it behind that utility truck, and it's going to get lost in the traffic. So anyways, stuff like this happens. Someone will pull out in front of me without telling me anything. All that kind of stuff will happen. So I prepare for it. This is the Honda right here. That one is the one that did it. So anyways, I got to get over, and I'm just going to basically stop to see who's going to let me in. And I always record because somebody will always try and cut you off. And so anyways, that's just daily occurrences. I'm a single female by myself, so I have to take extra precautions. Sometimes, like I go jogging on the riverbed. There's other people, but sometimes, you know, you still have to exercise and stuff. So, so cars aren't letting me in. So I'm gonna go real slow, just to be sure. So anyways, sometimes people don't let you in, so, but you gotta be careful. like not to like get into an accident or anything like that. Like these scoot cars in front of me. This Honda, and the black Honda is the one that did the brakes earlier on the 605 northbound. That happens a lot. So anyways, I just wanted to discuss it. Oh yeah, so anyway, sometimes when I'm jogging and stuff, you'll get like creepy people, not women, men, that will follow you. So I will, what I will do is, if it's really creepy situation, then I switch to Periscope and I'll do a video real quick. Because you do get ground surveillance, people that, you know, do, what do you call it, just follow you around and stuff. Just creepy people. So because of that, I do have to like be careful about what goes on and stuff like that. So, you know, actually I always have to record, so it's kind of like my phone is like my BFF right now, and so I have to use it. It's very helpful when I make the videos as far as things that happen, and that's, you know, something that does happen. I do get ground surveillance a lot, and I'm just not much that I can really do about it when it happens. But you know, there's, you know, that's just like the way it is basically. And so I'm just, you know, getting used to it, making videos and stuff regarding it, and that's what I do. I have no choice, you know, because if I don't document everything that happens or any damages that happen in my place while I'm at work, then I really just don't have a choice as far as what would happen to my things, you know. So I mean, I'm sure they already have all the information they need and they can do whatever they want, but I live somewhere and I don't want to be accused of damaging anything, if you know what I mean. If I'm at work and somebody's doing stuff to my stuff or making a mess out of it, then, you know, there's not much that I can really do about it and stuff. So I have to do something about it. And so that's why I make the videos. And we'll continue to make them. Doesn't bother me. Every time something happens, I'm just going to make a video about it and just document it, upload it. That's the most I could do, because I don't have the kind of access they do to whatever it is they're doing. Obviously, somebody comes into my place while I'm at work, and so I know it's either they picked the lock or made it somehow, already had a key, whether it was from the prior tenant and it was never changed, or somebody in the office is working there and has given my apartment key up, because I keep my key in my bra at all times. That's how I know. And I decided, you know what? When I move into this place, I'm going to put my keys in my bra. And sure enough, I noticed the break-in started happening. I was like, okay, that tells me something. That tells me that this is what is going to be happening, and it tells me that somebody was given the a key to my apartment, and that's how they go in, because I work 10 hours a day. I work the 440, so I still have to commute to work. So even though I commute to work and stuff, I have to when you incorporate that time, I'm gone, say, more like 11 hours to 12 hours a day. So whoever comes into my place, they have like all day, and I mean like all day to do whatever it is they want to do. I mean, they have all day to do it. So because they have all day to do it, then I'm powerless, because I can't just like go home because I think somebody might or might not be in my apartment. There's not much I could do about it, you know. So I have to make the videos, and I will continue to make the videos over and over again regarding everything that happens, and then hopefully it will be helpful to someone else who goes through the same experiences as me, and experiences just what I experienced regarding the same issue. So hopefully they go through, understand that what they're going through is very normal, and isn't anything they should be worried about. As long as you know and understand what's happening to you, should not be a problem at all. So that's the only thing you can do regarding that issue of what happens to you when there's break-ins. So, and that's something that happens to me all the time. I'm assuming it seems like it happens pretty much daily. So I'm gonna have to be more proactive with my videos, and just keep making videos regarding the break-ins that happen to me, because that's the only power I have, is using my camera and social media. So that's why I do it. And if you don't like the video, then move on, because I'm going to be making lots of videos about it just to document it, and make sure that you know, whatever happens to me in my place, I have to have video of it. Like an example of something that's happened to me that was damaging is that I have a whatchamacallit, oh, there's a crack in my tub. Now that crack wasn't just there, it happened, somebody did the crack, and it's the size, about the size of a quarter, and I have one of those fiberglass tubs. So that means they have to come in and patch it. So, and it's already been patched before by whoever lived there before, or either that or the tub was prepped for me, because I do get targeted in the tub. That is something that happens to me too. So anyways, that happens, and there's not much I could do about it. So I did immediately make pictures and notify the office. So I did that part, but the only thing is, like, what else can happen? I don't know. You know, they could do other things that are damaging to the apartment eventually, and then I have to pay for it. And then I'm not in good standing with where I live, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. So that's why I'm going to be making a lot of videos. And also, there's people there, I don't know if they're on welfare or what, they don't work, they're home all day. Whether they're paid to be home to watch surveillance, I don't know. But there's people that live there that knows what's happening, and choose not to say anything or do anything. Or they're participants. It could be people from my work that participate. You know, my relatives could be participants. I have no idea who it could be. I know I'll never see who it is, but somebody is participating in it and knows what's going on. That's how they knew exactly how to steal the specific necklace that my son gave me. That was a gift, and it was stolen from me, and I want it back. much of a choice, but I am going to discuss it because that is my that is a necklace. It's of sentimental value to me because my son purchased it for me. It was a Christmas gift from Christmas of 2016, and it was stolen from me. Someone actually came and took it. Now, I had other pieces of jewelry that were more expensive, and for some reason those pieces of jewelry were not taken from me. But what happened was the jewelry, the piece from my son was taken from me. So somebody knew it had sentimental value to me, and they took that specific piece. It's like a chain, and it's attached to the pearl, and that was taken from me. So somebody has it, or gave it to somebody, or they sold that necklace, but it was stolen from me, and I don't really appreciate that. And so I would like to get that back. Probably not going to get it back, and so there's not much more I could do about it because it was taken from me, and this was done while I was not at home. So I'm assuming they use my phone too as a tracker, and I'm sure they're still doing what my next door neighbors used to do, is go out and put like a GPS, or what do we call this, on my car, because every time before I leave they would go outside to the front of the townhouse and then go back in. So either they were pretending or they're really putting something. So I'm figuring those are of the two ways that they are aware of where I'm at. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the cell phone, and there's not much that I could really do about that. But who knows, you know. There's not much that I could really, just speculating on this. I have no real idea as far as what is going on. But it helps to make the videos because it's like vomit. You like blah, you get it out and you upload your video, and you're basically done. So that's what I like about it. I guess it's kind of like a little therapy, because you can't let it get to you, because you know you don't want to be an angry bitch, and that's for sure. And so that's why I like doing the videos, you know, kind of get it out of the way and stuff like that, and that's what I'll do. And just continue to make the videos regarding what is happening to me, and keep documenting it, and anything I see different, I have to immediately let let them know where I live, what's going on, so that I can they can be aware of it. That's the only choice that I have, and just to do that, and make sure that I have all bases covered, because I need to, you know, document and report anything that goes wrong where I live, so that I don't have any problems at all. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, is any problems that I would probably have regarding this issue. So that's what I'm doing, is just documenting it, and that's all I can do. So I'm passing by CHP, so I'm gonna put my phone down. And then I'm gonna pop it back up. And I'm back up. So anyways, I have to do that. And so I'm just making videos regarding this. Whatever happens to me, I will make a video about it. And I will continue to make videos about it over and over and over again. Every time something happens to me, I have to make a video. I really don't have a choice. So that's what I'm going to do, is just keep making videos and keep making videos over and over and over again. So anyways, that's why I made the video. It was regarding my targeting, and then also it was regarding what was going on to me before, and so I had to document that, and then also do that, and just continue to document things. There's not much more I can really do except to document everything that happens to me, and that's what I will continue to do, is to document things and stuff, and just continue to go over and over and over and over and over and over again regarding what's been going on, and I'll just continue to do that and do it over and over and over and over again. That's all I can really do, because I don't really have a choice, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know, just go from there, and just, you know, work on that, because even if I do a video, I mean, they're still gonna break in. If I move, they're still gonna break in. You know, if you go to another state, another country, it doesn't matter. You still will have break-ins over and over and over again. I've talked to other people that have moved, not because of it, but work-wise and stuff. They've moved or retired and moved out of state somewhere else, and you know, it was just still the same thing. You know, they still had the same problems. Now, the only thing that does, like, say if someone lived in me and they were home all the time, you know, well, of course they're not going to be able to do anything. But people that are like me, if you live alone, you know, you're going to have that problem of people breaking in and stuff. That's bound to occur, and that will happen a lot. So it's something that happens on a regular basis. So you know, I realize that, and so that's why I make the videos too, because you just make the video, document it, and away you go. You are gone, and everything is documented, uploaded, and there's nothing that you could really have to worry about, because you've already done your job and you've documented everything. And that's the most that you can do, is to document everything. And that's what I do, is I document everything that happens, because if I don't, you know, then you can say, you know, I'll just let this day go by, I'll just let this day go by. And you can't do that. You cannot let that day go by, because something could happen. So that's why I choose to do the videos every single day. Every single day I do a video. If something happens, like the way it happened last night. So at 1 a.m. I made a video using my thermal imaging camera. And that's what I do. Just make a video using my thermal imaging camera. I'm just documenting. You know, I really just don't have a choice the way things are now. So I can't really do much about it. So I have no choice but to document everything that happens, especially when it's damage where I live, because I don't want to be in, you know, I'm in good standing, and I don't want to like them to think that I'm vandalizing my own apartment when I'm really not vandalizing my own apartment. I'm not doing that at all. So that's for sure. And so anyways, that's why I make the videos, is because of that, because I need to make sure that I document everything that's happening, especially when it's damage. You know, I can't, I'm not going to be like paying for stuff, and then, you know, it's not something that I did. It's actually some damage that somebody else did because they broke into my place. So that's the only reason why that I do that, is because of that reason. And I need to, you know, make sure that that's taken care of. And I don't really want to have any problems where I live, because I've only been there for a couple months, and I just don't want to like have them think like I'm vandalizing my own property and stuff. So that's why I made the video. And also just to share in case somebody's going through the same thing, like if you're a single female, I mean, no offense, if you're a male, that definitely would happen to you, or could happen to you different ways and stuff like that. So I just thought I would share it, what's going on and what happened, especially since I got the crack in the tub. That crack in the tub happened because somebody used some kind of force in the tub real quick. It was not because of me. I did not do that, and so that's why I reported it real quick while it was small, because I know eventually it could like cause a leak or something, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So that's why I made the video, and I will continue to make the videos as long as I have to when it comes to stuff like this. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm getting off now. I'm in Alhambra, and I'm at going to work. So I thought I'd make this video while I was on my way to work, just to have it for documentation. And so that's why I made it. And so I'm on my way to work, and I'm gonna stop for now on making this. Let me just get where I'm going, because things happen on the street a lot of times. So anyways, that's what the video is about. And there's not much I can really do about it because that's just stuff that occurs, and from what I understand, it occurs all the time, so I can't really do anything about it except to make videos and to protect myself by having the documentation of making the video. So that's why I do it. And it's helpful to have it because you just never ever know what's going to happen to you, and you have to be real careful about that. So that's why I make the videos, is for documentation on stuff like that, and just to have it, because you just never ever know what can happen. And so that's why I make the videos, is to have it for documentation. I wish I didn't have to make the videos, but you know, it is what it is, and so I therefore make the videos regarding this issue. So anyways, so I don't know how many of my clothes have chemical. Oh, and another thing they do is, like they kind of, because I guess I exercised and I lost a little weight. This is one weird thing that happens. I noticed that my clothes are stretched out a little bit. Like you can tell they're slowly like stretching the whatchamacallit, the elastic and stuff, because I guess maybe to make you think like you're losing weight so that you're gonna eat more and gain weight. I'm not sure exactly what the methodology of that is, but excuse me. Yeah, I've had that experience where they stretch my pants out, and I'm like, I already know how my pants should fit me, so I know they're stretching it out, so it's not going to make me eat more. I don't know if they want you to get like fat and ugly or what the deal is with the women, but I'm not falling for it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that information, and I will have to so what else did they do? Oh, I think they're putting like something for hair loss inside my shampoos. I can't predict if it's that or the water. So I have had a lot of hair loss, and what happened is that I was having a lot of hair loss, and then I switched shampoos because my shampoo finished. So I don't know if that is the reason why, you know, this was why that happened, but I do know is that it is something that is happening, and I guess they just really like want you to think I guess they really like want you to like think like you're losing like weight or something, or I mean like you've lost weight, so you're gonna eat more because your clothes are loose on you, so you're thinking, oh, I lost a lot of weight. I'm not really sure where they're coming from on that one, but I'm very conscious that because my pants are a little loose on me, that it is, I can kind of tell like when they've been stretching it out, I guess is what you want to say. So I'm very aware of that, So that's something also that's been happening. And the clothing, like splashing, like on my, they don't do it on my clothes for work, like my nice clothes. But they will like sprinkle bleach on my t-shirts and puncture holes. I have other videos regarding that kind of damage that has happened to me. So that's an occurrence that happens, and so I deal with that. And then also I have that problem, and the other problem I have is just moving things around. You know, I have things moved around and stuff. So that happens a lot. A lot of my things get moved. And there's not much I could really do about it. So that happens a lot. And then it's like a variety of things that happen to me. So, you know, I'm just, you know, there's not much that I could really do about it and stuff. So, you know, I just deal with it, and making the videos seems to help a lot and stuff, helps me a lot. And so I do the videos and discuss what has happened to me, and that's all I can do, is make the videos regarding what has happened to me, and just do that, because there's nothing else that I can do regarding the videos. And it's just good documentation to have, especially if damage has been done to your apartment and stuff. So I do that, and that's all that I can do. What's so funny is like, I'm honest, like if I'm late, I'll report that I'm late, but I see other people in my section that are late and they do not report it, because there's this email that goes out on time and stuff, and they will, their names are never on there at all. I mean, never on there at all. And so my what I'm curious is that I'm honest about it and stuff, and my boss, she'll probably say like, oh, you're late, you know, you have a habit and stuff, but won't say anything to anyone else. So that is not right. That's a violation. So anyways, I'm at work and I better go now. Bye.